Hi everybody, welcome back. Let's get started. Oh, I got a fresh pot of coffee here. Oh, give me 1 second. Alright, I have returned. Good morning everyone. Right now in Plampton, it's 10:23 a.m. on Saturday, November 22nd, 2025. I have an event announcement to share today. Now that it's late November, we're really getting into the fall seasons. Don't you just love the fall colors? Oh, speaking of fall, we'll be celebrating Turkey Day on November 27th this year. We've invited a world class chef to come cook for us in the plaza to help celebrate. I hope you can make it. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. And, yes, I do plan on doing a video on Turkey Day. Normally, I do eat turkey on Thanksgiving, but, this, uh, this year I'm actually not going to. I think it's going to be way too expensive, and I'm going to eat a lasagna instead. But yeah, I had a pretty good night last night. Uh, my brother got in out 76, but I actually did it yesterday. I was feeling pretty tired, so I decided to go on to bed. I downloaded Reanimal's demo last night, but I didn't play it. I told my brother about it. I don't know if he bothered downloading it or not. But I hope so. That's the. Even though I still haven't played Little Nightmares 3 with him yet, um, Reanimal is the one I really want to play with him. Give me 1 second. Hey, did you download Reanimal last night? It's the demo, so download it. Okay, you probably heard me say that. But yeah, things are going pretty good, I guess. Nothing really to report. Um, you know, last night I was thinking about um, the YouTube channel Death Battle or Death Battles. It's where they take two fictional characters and they pit them against each other. And I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of their work. There's reasons for it, but I think one thing that I'm not a fan of when it comes to the website is the bias that they have towards certain characters. But I also don't think that it's a bias that they can help. Like, I'm not sitting there saying that, it depends on where a character or something comes from that decides how it'll end. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that there is a certain bias when it comes to them deciding who uh, wins that can't be avoided. Because I think if they want a certain character to win, they're going to win. Though, that might not be the case for every single death battle. But I do think that it's the case for a lot of them. Like, for instance, the Godzilla versus Hulk fight. Like, in my opinion, I think that Godzilla would win. But then they decided to use the version of Hulk, or give Hulk the power of this green door. And I found out that that power had either been retconned or no longer, or it's no longer accessible somehow. And I just think it's kind of odd that they would choose that version of Hulk if they didn't want Hulk to win. If they were trying to do this scientifically, which I think I honestly think that's kind of nonsense anyway. Like, it reminds me of this person. I don't know their name, but I remember what they said. Somewhat. They said if you're writing a story where Batman and Superman are fighting each other, who would win? And he said it wouldn't matter. I think they said this. That it wouldn't matter how much prep time Batman has, or how much kryptonite that he had. And it didn't matter what version of Superman you're using, whether he's the all-powerful Superman or the Superman who would struggle to even lift a car. The one who would win the fight is the one you want to win. Whoever's writing the story, if they want Batman to win, he's going to win. If he wants Superman to win, he's going to win. So I don't think you can, scientifically figure out who would win unless it's like Superman versus like Archie Bunker or something. I know that's a a weird weird comparison there, but like, that's the best I could come up with at the time. Oop. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My cat wanted back inside. She doesn't seem to like going outside very much anymore. Oh, my phone yelled at me. It's my, Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just, my artist sent me something. Well, I forgot that I unplugged my keyboard, so I can't, send him any texts. But, let's just worry about that later. Ah. My cat Uni, she woke me up this morning. She was really sweet about it. Ah. Okay, here we go. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm up to 131 right now. So I might get a refresher at 140. You know, telling me how many I actually got done. I I wanted to do a YouTube comic, and I kept thinking, do I want to do mascot horror, or do I want to do something else? I keep coming back and forth to these different ideas. Like, I love my original mascot horror idea. I like the new one I came up with, but I'm not sure which one I want to focus on. I'm not sure which one will actually grab people's attention. I do think that if I do it right, that mascot horror would work no matter what. I think I gotta have some kind of lore. That's the big one. Uh, the latest, well, okay, so one idea I had that isn't mascot horror is actually about giant kaiju. Uh, this is an idea I had a long time ago, but basically, my idea would be that there was um, a world like this one, except we have kaiju that randomly starts attacking cities, and we used to have a giant robot that would be used to fight the kaiju off. But as time went on, the robot started to malfunction, and eventually it breaks, and the world is out of, uh, of saviors, I guess. And so uh, they decided to hire a bunch of scientists to come up with a way to protect the city. And every scientist will get a chance to show off their creations, but the best one, the one that can actually do some good, will win the contest and have the full backing of the city behind it. But they're going for multiple ideas, so it's not going to be one of those things where if one idea is good but another one's better, they're just going to you know stick with the one good idea. Anyway, uh, the one scientist had come up with you know uh, like a team of heroes and stuff. Another scientist comes up with another robot, but the one that we're following, she actually comes up with a way to um, turn somebody giant, and she also creates a suit that people can wear. So they uh, that's basically how they fight. Now I know that probably sounds like Ultraman, I think, because I've actually never watched Ultraman before. But I wanted my idea to be a comedy as well. This is an idea I had for a while, but that one re-popped into my head before. I was thinking maybe go with that or go with something else, but I'm still thinking. That's my problem. I always try to come up with ideas, but I know if I back one of them, I'll be okay for a while. Like I created a cute tank girl. I doubt many people have heard of that, but I stuck with that idea for a while. But then I had to make a decision whether to keep going with it or to do something else because uh, I had to be smart. I was running out of money, and cute tank girl. It was doing great numbers, but then it just started dropping off. So I wasn't able to finish the story like I really wanted to. I wanted to come back at some point and finish the story, but I just couldn't afford it. Now I can afford it, and I'm not sure if the original voice actor wants to do the work, do cute tank girl anymore. Okay, let's see. Let's do a field instead. Thank you. All right. Octopus person needs one floor. A part of me kind of wants to put something more positive out there. It's big fan of horror, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I don't know. I've thought about doing something more positive lately too. Okay. All right. Oh wait. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeesh. Let's see. See. Yeah, one thing I noticed is sometimes what they're talking about on the beach isn't exactly what they want. It seems like I could be wrong about that. I could be completely wrong about that, but that's what it feels like sometimes. You know, I remember Sonic the Hedgehog, the Archie comics. Sonic used to be a huge comic that they used to make. And one of Sonic's favorite foods in that comic were chili dogs. Now, I don't know if Sega made that official at any point or if I don't know. But one thing I always remembered, and I know I brought this up before, is that Sonic's favorite food is chili dogs. But uh, when people asked them what those chili dogs were made out of, they said tofu. My question is, does that make it any less, kind of disturbing to pig residents? I mean, if you think about it, just because Sonic isn't actually eating pig doesn't make it any less weird, right? Like, at least that's what I think. Oh, hey. I wonder. This is just a test. Like if I knew that one of my friends wanted to eat humans, but didn't, instead ate tofu human, I think that would still bother me. You know? Okay. I don't like those walls here. But that's just me, I guess. Well, I wasn't really waiting for somebody to say it, but I just thought I was just thinking about that. Like, I think it would still bother me that some of my friends would, you know, want to eat chili dogs so bad that they would just, prefer to use a tofu replacement. Like, what if that tofu replacement runs out? So this is what happens when I'm all alone. I start thinking too much. Like, I, I doubt anybody needed me to put that into the world, but here I go. Mm. The new artist I'm working with is great, but you know they're always telling me that they're up for more. Give me more, you know. And since my imagination's always going around, going off, I don't know if it's a good idea for me to keep doing that or not. I think it's a nice little restaurant here. But I don't know if I should put a trash can right next to the. I don't think anybody's gonna care. All right. Okay, I think we're done. Okay. I like that design there. Again, if you could like actually create an eatery in your home and make bells, that would be great. I think that's like one thing that I'm not a fan of when it comes to Minecraft. So that's you can build things. It's just a lot of those things are kind of pointless if gerrymander something, or force villagers into your home or into these homes that you built or something like that. It's like, yeah, these animals want an eatery, but they can't really create any dishes unless, like, they can, and but it's not going to be like a restaurant. It's just decoration. Yeah, get out of my hair. Alright. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My cat went for my legs. Okay, I'm gonna try something a bit different here. Okay. It's, so I don't know in what way you're supposed to really use those things. I mean, Guess that would work. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Okay. No. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, I was letting Uni in, and as I was walking by her, she goes for my legs. She scratched me yesterday on my finger, jumped up and dug her claw in there. Man, that hurt. I mean, it wasn't like the worst pain I ever felt, but definitely did not feel good. And she looked at me because she knew she did wrong, but I forgave her. I love her. She looked at me like uh, she, one of those looks like they're excited, but then the excitement goes away when they realize they may have did something. That's basically what happened there. But I wasn't really mad or anything. Just it hurt for a bit, but I will live. I wanted to try to create something that's more like uh, a house and split it up into 4 sections here. Right back. Okay. I wonder. Yeah, no. Okay. I think just setting it there is okay. Alright. Fill this place up with a bit of stuff here. Actually, that might be too much stuff. Oh. Okay. Okay. Looking for, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I think these are too tall. Let's, where's that? There we go, that's better. Or that might be even better than that. Okay. I was looking for like a lamp, and I saw those floor lamps, but I think that'd be too much. I wanted like a... here we go. Alright. Let's get some sound in here. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to take a picture. Alright, 5 more houses to go. Yeah, I was thinking about my 3-hour video, which is coming up. Do I want to make... do I... Like, I don't think I would be able to actually make 30 houses in 3 hours, but I could make that my goal no matter what. And that's what I'm thinking about doing. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do with this place. So just load it down with food. I, oh, that's a good idea. Alright, I think we're good. I recently found out that people can actually hear me blowing my nose. So I decided to cut the commentary when I need to blow my nose. Sorry about that if anybody gets grossed out by that sort of thing. Alright, 4 more houses. I know already I'm gonna buy this thing. That's a rabbit in there with the eye patch. Reminds me of Is the Order a Rabbit? This one girl, she she's talking to this stuffed animal, and it's a rabbit with a eye patch, and suddenly she just bursts out crying and says, "I'm not lonely at all." I love that show. And I'm glad something is coming out. I think next year, but or at least it's gonna get announced next year. I don't know. And actually, I could be wrong about that date, anyways. But well, next year isn't really a date, just a year. You know, when I have to name other places like restaurants and stuff, you can think it's weird, but for some reason, I always think it's funny to be insulting to the customer. Like, you have to create a burger joint in a game, and my first instinct is to call the restaurant, "We have burgers, stupid," something like that. I I don't know why I think it's so funny just to be insulting to the customer. Like that, not in real life, but in games and stuff. Like, what's funny is it doesn't seem to matter what you call the restaurant. Customers are still gonna come. Like, you could greet them with an insult, and you know that they're still gonna be coming. Okay. You know, I haven't been feeling the best last couple of days, but I'm feeling pretty good now. So one thing I was thinking, I might uh, try to play Silent Hill F again today, like when I get off here. But then I got this urge to kind of play the Sims too, so I'm not sure exactly what I'll do. Here we go. That'll be good. Put that against the wall. Put that there. I remember when I used to work at this one store called Myers, and one thing you'll notice right away when you start working for the first time is that you're gonna at least find one employee who doesn't know when to mind their own business. So yeah, when I was working at Myers, I was a cashier, and I remember I was standing there, and there was a lady in my aisle who was looking at the magazines and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I get a call from the other side of the store, the line of cash registers. And this guy, he starts saying, "Hey, you need to go to you need to go outside and into uh, the end of your aisle and show people that your register is open." I say, "Excuse me, I have a customer here that I'm taking care of." And he called me a liar and stuff, and he said, "You need to go to the..." And I said, "Where are you?" And I turn around and I see him back there on the phone. I said, "Do you want to come down here and take care of my aisle and yours?" I said, "I'm with a customer." And a second, the lady, the elderly woman, she was short, so I know he couldn't see her, but I did not want this guy to think that he can say or do whatever he wanted. And as soon as she appeared, and I told him I was dealing with a customer, I stepped aside because she was ready to check out after looking at the magazines. And I showed him that I was in fact dealing with a customer. And I don't remember what I said to him, but he said, "You need to watch what you say to me. They're listening in to these conversations." I said, "Well, if they have a problem with what I'm saying, they can come down here and say something to me. That's not your job." Uh, as you can imagine, I did not work out as a cashier for very long. Not because of him, it was other stuff that happened, but uh, but it was nice sometimes being right like that. I just never liked being pushed around by by anyone really, but definitely did not like being pushed around by another employee. It was just, you know, kissing up. Blessings. Oh, well, that could work, I guess. There's that. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that guy didn't bother me anymore. I said, why don't you worry about your cash register? I'll worry about mine. If somebody's got a problem with me, a manager has a problem with me, they can tell me. Like I have that stubborn streak with me. Or I used to. I don't know if it's still there, but like that cashier get on my case about not getting to the end of my aisle. Like I've always done that. But the second he told me that's what I need to do, I didn't want to do it anymore. Okay. I think we're good out here. get some wallpaper and carpet down. Okay. I'll be right back. Well, never mind. I thought when my cat was trying to get back inside, it was just Six cleaning herself. Okay. Uh. I think that would be better for Mom. Alright. And, oh, there we go. I think that's good. I think I got 2 more houses to do after this one. Okay, I'll be back. Uni was playing around. She was scratching. I was thinking she wanted me into her to get my attention, but then she wouldn't come in. Okay. I'll be right back one more time. Sorry about this. Okay. All right. Looking for a couch. Now I'm looking for a table. Bench. Looking for a TV in case anybody's wondering. I don't know why. I'm gonna quit. I'll get there eventually. There's a lot of outfits in this game, huh? Tomorrow, May should be selling turnips, and I also think that there'll be a picking day tomorrow, so I might do that and then buy all the turnips that I can. There we go. I didn't want it wall mounted, but that's fine. Oh, here we go. No, not that. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Like, here, wouldn't that be a little odd? You know, come over to your friend's house and see a fake deer head hanging from their wall? Like, What are you implying here, buddy? Bellissimo. Alright, this is the last one. See if there's anybody interesting here. Well, I avoided that one little monkey, didn't I? This video is almost 2 hours long. I wasn't even trying to make it that long. I guess I got creative. I was just making, 10 houses. I don't think I'll take too long with this one. Make it that size. I can guess what kind of floor plan. Yep. Actually, I thought it'd be the park, but that's fine. Okay. I guess you could use one of these rugs. That's a picnic basket. I mean, a blanket. Alright, I actually think that's gonna be it. Uh, actually, let's put some sound out here. Alright. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. I already bought what I was going to anyway, so I think I'll wrap things up right after this. Need to deal with something. Personal matter. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. That'll look pretty good. Alright. 140 vacation homes. I'll go ahead and store the pokey. Alright. Well, we did get some stuff done. 10 houses at least. That was good. 140. We don't have that much left to go. Well, I mean, we do, but, you know, I'm trying to be optimistic here. Alright, go ahead and wrap things up. Alright, I'm pretty excited about that. Ugh. I do believe that by the time the DLC comes out that I'll have everything taken care of. Paradise planning. Especially what I plan on doing for my 200th video. Anyways, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Sorry about that. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you don't miss a single episode. Also, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment if you liked what you saw. And tell your friends and enemies all about it. Alright, bye for now.